With nearly 700 kilometres between Coober Pedy and Alice Springs, it occurred to a young Greg Oakley in the early 1980s that most people couldn't just do the drive in one day. They were going to stop somewhere, if only to camp overnight. And so there was definitely room for another service facility along the route. The government had been wanting to build a township somewhere up in the northwest of South Australia with the intention of servicing all the surrounding Aboriginal communities. And so it was that the township of Marla was born. At first, Greg and his wife Jane started with just transportables. Later came fuel, accommodation and a general store. Today, it's got a restaurant, caravan and camping grounds, an information centre, a bar and a bottle shop, a mechanic, a post office, a conference room, a laundry and even a pool. And Marla is the traditional people's word for kangaroo. Just my lamb curry lunch, no kangaroo. There was a big room dedicated solely to selling Aboriginal artwork, and it was in moments like these I wish I'd had a little bit more time up my sleeve. Being just another service town, the population of Marla wasn't much more than 100 or so people. And like a lot of the other towns along the highway, the town was serviced twice weekly by the Adelaide to Darwin Railway. The town includes the Marla Clinic Health Centre, operated on behalf of the state government by the Royal Flying Doctors Service of Australia. And because of this, of course, there's the tidally kept Marla Aerodrome, a mere 3.3 kilometres away.
Here it is, folks, my 5-minute stop at the Northern Territory South Australian border. Yay me. Woohoo.
And here I continue my obsession with colourblind outdoor public toilets. Though to be totally transparent, it was occupied, so I just quickly nipped out the back here.
Okay, back on the road to Ghan, about an hour away.
So here it is, folks, my first ever Northern Territory sunset. Beautiful. When I first arrived at Ghan, it was already dark, and my first job was to get myself a Telstra SIM card. It was the only service with any likelihood of getting a connection out here, in the dead centre of the dead heart. Ghan officially became a town in 2007, in recognition of the important role the Afghans and their camels had played in the opening up of Central Australia. Its remote distance invariably has an effect on prices. Yep, $2.90 for diesel out here. Everything was a little bit more expensive out here in this remote part of inland Australia, and at the Aldunda Roadhouse, some essentials like fuel and water were at premium prices. This 10-litre box of water, $15. And like any other service town along the Stuart Highway, Ghan was a one-stop shop for everything. There are a few things though that make Ghan unique. Number one, it's got a kangaroo sanctuary. They also keep camels and emus. And although I didn't get to see any kangaroos or camels this time round, there were lots of emus to wonder and marvel over. The other unique thing about Ghan is that it's argued to be the exact geographical centre of Australia.
Okay, so goodbye Ghan. G'day Uluru.
And it's where the Stuart Highway connects to the Lassiter Highway, which if you follow some 268 kilometres west, you'll find yourself at Uluru.
I'm surprised.